The investor Warren Buffett is someone I have respected for many, many years, and I came across an article in Inc. Online entitled, Warren Buffett says 3 major decisions in life will be the difference between success and failure, and I'd like to share those 3 decisions with you in this episode of Easy Stress Cures. Hello, I am your host, Stephen Carter, and I thank you for joining me. This will be a fairly short episode, but it's an important episode. You may not think that making good decisions that relate to our life or our lives is going to have much to do with stress or lack of stress, and that simply is not the case. Many of the problems we experience in life are of our own making, and they relate to decisions that we make, or lack of decisions, more accurately in some cases. And remember, a lack of a decision or no decision is in fact a decision. You're giving up your ability to control your own destiny, control your own life, when you choose not to make decisions that you know are important to you. And even some cases, or in some cases, you may not necessarily know how important they're going to be in your life, but if you listen to that inner wisdom, you'll know. You will know. So what are the 3 decisions that Warren Buffett offers to us that are critical for success in our lives? And by the way, I believe these decisions are vital for us no matter what our age. Number 1, define success by your inner scorecard. Define success by your inner scorecard. Too often we look outside for validation. When we set goals, we set external goals that relate to how we are going to appear to other people. How will they judge us? I want the nicest home in the neighborhood. I want the best lawn in the neighborhood, so people will say, well, I guess they'll say, he has the best lawn in the neighborhood. If they do say that, that'll be recognized for about 5 seconds, and then they will move on to other thoughts about themselves, not about you. This may come as a shock for some people, but well, the fact is, very few of us sit around talking about who's got the biggest car, who's got the latest car, who's got the biggest house, who has the most money. These are conversations that just never happen. What matters is achieving the goals that are relevant and important for you within you. Goals such as, I want to be more helpful to other people. I would like to be better educated because I love to learn. I love education. I love to learn. And the more I know, the more valuable I can be to myself if I'm in my own business, to my employer if I'm employed. An important inner goal may have implications in the outer world, but those really are secondary. Ask in my heart, what are the most important goals for me to feel fulfilled, for me to be a better member of my family, to be a better member of my community? Yes, those are external to some degree, but the drive to achieve needs to be what is in your heart, what is in your mind, what interests you, your inner scorecard. How are you doing with your own inner goals or inner goals? If you're not where you would love to be, the obvious question is, well, what can I do to enhance my own skills, meet my own goals that are truly important to me and have nothing to do with how others judge me or evaluate my success. I evaluate my success based on my own inner scorecard. Decision number 2, and this is a decision: surround yourself with mentors. Surround yourself with mentors. Buffett constantly talks about the importance of mentorship and how important that can be in someone's life. During his time at Columbia University, Buffett was fortunate enough to have Benjamin Graham as a teacher and a mentor. Buffett took the principles he learned from Graham and he built a fortune in the equity markets. His net worth is in the billions of dollars, yet he lives a frugal lifestyle. He lives in a small home, drives an economy car. Returning to the idea of surrounding yourself with mentors, it's been said that we are the product of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And if that is true, which I believe it is, the quality of the 5 people that we spend the most time with, the character of those people, all of those things matter. It is important to choose friends wisely, choose business associates wisely. I encourage you to choose people that add value to your life and to your character. Speaking of character, the 3rd decision is protect your reputation at all cost. Protect your reputation at all cost. One of Buffett's one-liners, which is shared in this article: it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Buffett's statement is all about making sure you stay true to your values, that you guide your life by a true inner compass that is based on character. And it's been said, of course, character is what we do in the dark when no one is watching. What do you think? What do you do? How are you living your life? All of that speaks to your character. When we're doing the things we know are right, a good reputation is going to emerge automatically. One way to keep stress low in our lives is to live the best possible life we can live. These 3 decisions Buffett offers: 1, define success by your inner scorecard. 2, surround yourself with mentors. 3, protect your reputation at all costs. And really, we can do that by doing what we know is right, by following our values, living our values, being kind, being considerate of all with whom we interact. I'll have this article linked up in the show notes. If you choose to print it off, which I would encourage you to do, it's maybe 2 pages, if that, probably a page and a half. If this is the first time you've listened to Easy Stress Cures, I thank you. And indeed, if it's the 50th time that you've listened to Easy Stress Cures, I thank you as well. My purpose is to share information. It's to share ideas that, well, obviously can reduce stress and help us live happier, more successful lives. You can, of course, subscribe to Easy Stress Cures wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to previous episodes of this show at our website, which is stressreliefradio.com, stressreliefradio.com. There are a number of other podcasts available at that same website. If you're curious about my background, check the About Us page, again on that same website, stressreliefradio.com. If you would like to reach me to comment on this or any other episode, My email address is cartermethod@gmail.com. Until our next visit together, your host here, Stephen Carter, and I wish for you and your loved ones blessings in abundance.